Hi everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts. I've been doing some experimenting and I thought I would just share some of that with you so we can see how it turns out. This is just some Primo translucent. I'm just going to chop it up a bit. I haven't conditioned it or anything. I'm just chopping it up. And you may be asking yourself why I've got it on a plastic bag. It's because I'm going to sprinkle a little alcohol ink on it. And I don't want it to get all over everything. Normally I would put it in the plastic bag to do this, but I want the alcohol to be able to evaporate. Alright, I want the pieces kind of small, but I want some bigger chunks in there too. So I'm liking that. Alright, this is the Adirondack Alcohol Ink, and I have no idea what color it is. It's the purple one. It's one of the ones that doesn't have the color on it. I'm sorry, I have no idea what Buddy just knocked over. What did you do, you goofy dog? Alright. Now I'm just going to attempt to stir it around a bit. Buddy! What are you doing? Alright, I'm not too worried about getting every little spot covered because that's just going to add to the effect. And I'm really trying hard not to get it on myself because I get covered with it. Alright, so I'm going to actually just spread this out some and let it set a while. And then I'll come back and see if we might need to add a second layer. Alright. As it starts to dry, it will it won't come off on you. Or it won't come off on you as much. But it will make the clay kind of gummy. So you really want it to be super dry. The alcohol ink, I mean. Alright, so I'm going to start by taking half of this as best I can. Alright. I'm going to try to bring it together. Well, it won't be any problem bringing it together. Alright, I've got a couple of options here. I could just bring it together into kind of a lump or a free form kind of a crystal. Or I can roll it. Alright, then you've got a kind of nice shape. Let's see what happens when I cut it in half. Alright, and I can see that's a bit more of the white translucent than really what I'm looking for. So I'm actually going to stick it back together. Alright, and on this one I think I'm just going to go for a rounded cabochon. Alright, now as you can see, when you do this technique and you just use alcohol inks, you'll get a kind of a rough surface, which you can either choose to sand down after the fact, after you bake it, or you could leave it just like that. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add some mica powder to this. Alright, this is the Interference Violet. I'm just going to take a little bit on the tip of my palette knife and I was going to dust it across the top, but that didn't work quite so well. Alright. I'm just going to spread it around some. Now I didn't add enough to cause the polymer clay to not stick together. That's why I only added a small amount. Alright. Then again, I'm going to bring this together. Well, I said I didn't. If you do find that you've added a bit too much, you can either add just a drop more alcohol ink to the mix, or you can add some liquid Sculpey. Alright, but I think this is going to hold together for me, if it'll stop sticking to the baggie. Alright. This time I'm going to do a little bit more free-form cabochon. It really doesn't want to stick to the tile, does it? Alright, I'm going to bake these and see how they turn out. I'll be back. Alright, here's how they came out of the oven. I have sanded and polished them. The color of the purple isn't exactly what I had in mind, but it's the only purple I've got, other than the eggplant, which is a much darker color of purple. So I may repeat the experiment and try a mixture of blue and red to get a purple that I'm happy with. Alright, so let's see, they come out the same, even though these have the mica powder around the particles. You really can't see them. Alright, so a fun experiment. I was trying to go for a amethyst look. I'm not sure how accurate that came out, but I'll keep experimenting and I'll keep coming back to show you. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I have all my links listed below in the description box. Bye for now.